Both of them would be decent, but this is the more logical pick with the Rakan. You get the extra synergy with the Zeo-Rakan duo. Maybe a window, since there's a small gap in vision where they can dive.
Two-man dive being prepped. Haunter ready with a flash and the ultimate, but Echo already going to line it up. That should be a kill. Haunter flashed out of the stun, but it's all too late. No, maybe not. Go to the Colossus. He's going to keep him alive for a little while longer, but there's first blood over to Lupa.
They're trying to push down this mid lane.
Yep, here's the full-man stack. Oh, arrow lands in front, and he's going to evaporate Svenskeren. Lands the execute. Now turret still under siege. Arcadian trying to wrap back around, but they've got no cooldowns left to play with. Turret's going to fall. Haunter tries something to play and misses onto the Rek'Sai, but still an impromptu siege gives TSM a turret and a kill. Well, Froggen actually is challenging that Syndrome. Looks like they might be collapsing for a fight. Arrow is going to miss, I believe. Was looking for Keith, but didn't find it. Now Keith's going to get strung down by Haunter. Does flash out of the way, but a great ultimate's going to secure the kill. Keith blew everything so early.
Yeah, he just was totally outnumbered on that side. Echo Fox was funneling down with 3 people in the jungle and 2 people in the mid lane, and TSM has made a call to one side.
Kick. There's another great one from Svenskeren. Straight into the arms of Haunter for the extra CC.
There's one thing Froggen's perfected, it's CSing.
Especially jungle creeps. As this turret also under fire. Fox is not in the right position to try and capitalize. Long flank TP in though. Oh, Gate for the play. Knocks it off, but a good devour there from Bifrost. He's going to keep double if safe. The turret still falls though.
TSM didn't see Renection TP in, but they see him now. Let's see if Haunter now channels his teleport right away.
There's Haunter. Bjergsen though off to the side flank as Lupa runs through the team. He gets exhausted. Double is still outputting damages. Gate puts away the play. Point blank arrow stuns up. Gate Haunter with a double belly bump to stun up to Arcadian. Still trying to fight, but he goes down on the other side. Double kill to Svenskeren. TSM wipe the floor with Echo Fox.
And you could see it was just not a clean collapse by Echo Fox. From Doublelift, he's been really good with his arrows lately. And the early game was even because TSM relied on their laning ability. And since then, they have been the one making plays because they are very experienced with this style.
Well, Haunter's Iceborne Gauntlet is going to force Froggen to flash, burns the ultimate to get him out of there, but will take the summoner spell from the Echo Fox mid laner. And now this inhibitor turret getting sieged up in mid. Probably going to have to run very far back. Home guarding in from base, but the turret already dead. TSM with a little too much strength here.
Yeah, Froggen potentially hoping for a TP, but even if they teleported in here, they're down so much. Baron's still running on TSM, so they're very strong right now. As it looked like it was still up.
Spence over them, so that tricky jungler one. Gate getting chunked, yep, has to get out of the way. Doublelift though, just standing and killing that turret as Echo Fox just don't feel like they can challenge. Doublelift wasn't even really kiting, but Echo Fox no better than to try and challenge, and this inhibitor might just go away with no contest. Echo Fox just gonna let it fall. TSM just systematically destroying this last inhibitor turret. Doublelift already on it, does take turret aggro though.
Triple stun. Yeah, oh, not even a Baron buff, but they're trying to go for something.
Yeah, Haunter trying to play, looks for Keith, does get the knockup, he's tanking the turret at this point. His Gate is gonna land the knockup. Lupa with the chain stun, Haunter walking out of there. There's the ultimate committed. Froggen gets out with his own Chrono Breaker. There's Arcadian stunned in the top side. Big Feather Storm in, might be enough to save the game. The knockup is there. Arcadian does get the kill onto Haunter, but Sven low in the front line as the stuns just keep coming. TSM too far ahead, too tanky in the front line. Although Echo Fox keep living.
Yeah, they definitely lost this fight. They could get aced if Lupa cleans him up here.
But with the wraparound, Bjergsen into target, does scatter the weak away, but he's going down. Carries now dead for TSM, and TSM just have to recover. Froggen is going to TP back in to try and clean up the last kills. Just Bio and Sven left, but I'll keep wandering out of the way. Lupa, no minions to really go to. TSM going to start to split up as Froggen should be able to chase this down. Blastcone could save him. Bifrost trying to book it. Sven's already out. There's Bifrost with the ultimate of Froggen. Can't interrupt it.
Trying to fight one more time. Double TPs are down, and TSM is trying to get this turret. But Echo Fox will want to initiate. There's the quickness.
Gate again needs to devour. Does get Doublelift out of the way. But Lupa looking for another big flank. Still hiding it out. Lupa into the backline. Does get knocked up. He needs to get blown up, but Lupa's still living through the onslaught. Even lives through Syndrome. This kid gets another Featherstone on the pull. Svenskeren back, but Doublelift takes down the Rek'Sai, and Echo Fox now on the run. Froggen might make a big play with the ultimate, but they have to keep running forward. Gate battle dances out to Keith and to Froggen to make sure he gets out of the way. 5v4 feels rough. Echo Fox only losing their front line, but that was enough.
Yeah, where was that arrow going from Doublelift? You could see he had an idea for it, but he shoots it low. You can see the Renekton and Rek'Sai is just not the power of frontline that they need to shred through this, as TSM has multiple disengage options. They're actually shooting straight for Baron, knowing Acadian is dead. Doesn't matter if it's on a war for them right now. It's gonna be tough.
All right, one and hit back as Doublelift scooped up by Bifrost once more. TSM, they're going to make sure they take down that last hit, get all the super spawning again. Ooh, a stun actually into Gators. Tries to give initiation on the Bjergsen. Charm lands in onto Sven. Sven going to try and get zoned as Lupin looks for the backline, but Double is just outputting damage again. Rek'Sai dives into the front, but gets exhausted. Froggen still trying to take down Bjergsen, but he's going to have to ulti out with Syndra unleashing the power. Now the Nexus turret's going down. 2 dead already for Echo Fox on the right-hand side of the play, and that's going to make it 3. The Nexus now exposed. TSM just too far ahead. They're going to take game 1 over Echo Fox.
Another great Lee Sin performance by Svenskeren as well. And a lot of squishiness right there. And because everyone is so vulnerable, TSM goes with the last pick, Kassadin. I wonder if the coach told him about that ward and told him he'd be able to get this gank off, because this is really quick, and Haunter will not expect this.
No, Haunter only level 2 as well. Lupo with plenty of damage. He already sliced in. Acadian is going to get the knock-up happening. Haunter's just trying to buy time. He flashes forward. Acadian follows. Takes some turret damage, but Lupo needs to keep burning him down. First blood looking good. Going over. There it is for Lupo. Barely lives as he flushes away from the caster creeps.
Really confused at the delay on the knock-up there.
Whereas Acadian is going to go for the revisit. Hasn't even backed yet, and Haunter looking for a ward, but
maybe doesn't have flash.
Good sense there from Haunter, I think. Zeolin coming down the bottom side. Keith already low. He's been ignited there by Bifrost. Double flashing forward aggressively. We're going to get the last few autos. Does land as the heal comes out, and Gate now under fire. Played back by Bifrost. He just needs to line up one more hook, but the flash from Gate will keep him safe. Gonna want to tread carefully. Yeah, and they know it too. Hook attempt does land. Arrow lands in as well. The play's going to combo Ignite back in there. And now Keith goes down. Bifrost with a great kill.
Yeah, this lane is turning into a disaster. And this is the type of game that may get Double if some of his confidence back that he says he's been lacking since returning to the LCS. Maybe because of lack of ward control on the top side, Looper hasn't been willing to play as aggressive as he would like. Now they're trying to roam up. Gate's looking for something.
It's a dive by the looks of things. Ignite ready. Haunter pretty low on health.
Yeah, this is actually most likely a dead Haunter. They can put a lot at him here.
Haunter also ready. Gate looks for the knockup, but does combo it late. Good ultimate there from Looper as Acadian jumps into the fray. Haunter down.
Yep, make the quick roam, and this is what you want to do with a losing bottom lane. But the bottom lane was losing so hard, the first turret still goes over to TSM because they have been so much better about making plays, and in this composition have way more tools to make
play. This is the problem. Good flash play from Bifrost. Hook! He's going to connect on the back end. Cleanse the Froggen, and the flash gets out from under the Ash Arrow. Nimble moves as Acadian tries to make the trade back and forth. Gate with the knock-up after the charm, but not enough to get the kill despite the Ignite. Now Haunter in the backline, just ripping through Acadian. Might almost be enough as Bjergsen looks to rip walk down. There's the kill that TSM were looking for.
Deathfire Touch does get double lift on the back of the fight, though, as they couldn't quite finish off Froggen. It ended up being a 4v5.
There's a lot of investment still to come as Froggen going to clear this mid lane out. Bifrost again, another great hook predicting. Does get boxed back in. Sven with a good ultimate is going to actually burn Froggen down with the Ignite. The Charm does land in, but Bio barely lives as they dive the turret. Gate also somehow alive as he actually did end up getting the kill with Bjergsen. Going to rip off King and to try and take down Gate, but Gate zipping around to try and get out of the way. Bjergsen now caught up, does get knocked up, has to keep rip walking, but running out of mana. Ace in the hole, going to make it a problem, and there's the execute. Double ultis take down Bjergsen.
TSM is banking on the fact that Froggen won't be there because they're constantly trying to pressure these side waves. Rek'Sai going for it.
Flash knock up. Gets Bjergsen actually very low already. Ulti gonna get channeled. There's an execute. Acadian, another kill.
Nice kill there by Echo Fox. Not enough wards for TSM to make that play.
As well. Oh, the charm lands in after the flash from Get. Great shot back from Froggen.
That's what we were talking about, pastry time. TSM was daring Echo Fox to make that play, and they did. Make any collapses if that's their way of winning. Double if getting targeted once again.
Another catch, Lantern. No, not even close. Gets put into the bouncy castle and taken down by Froggen.
Yeah, and they don't have wards to prevent these things from happening. Bjergsen's never there. The team's getting picked off. This is what those split pushers always complain about. Man, if my team would just not die. Well, if you're actually drawing people towards you and have given a team a forewarning, that is less likely to happen. But Bjergsen was split pushing without pressure there while the rest of his team wasn't backing off, and now the pick continues.
Another catch on the Bifrost. Rek'Sai also going to get channeled. Not quite enough for the execute, but the bite will secure it now. Bjergsen actually running a little too far forward for the flank. Now it's the rip walk out. He took so much damage, and Echo Fox maybe feeling confident enough to start the Baron. They will.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Taliyah ult's up, Rumble ult is up, and it's a 3v5. Bjergsen's also having to teleport back to the base, so TSM desperately trying to stop this one, but it's going to be real hard.
TP in from Bjerg though. Good flank angle, but Haunter may be caught up. Does turn to the ulti as Bjergsen just trying to dish some damage out. Flash over from Haunter might keep him safe, and Echo Fox don't chase.
Rek'Sai would be able to see them with Tremor Sense if he goes close, but he's not going close enough to check.
Instincts might cost them here. Now they know. Oh, there's the instant TP from Echo Fox. Froggen going to ulti into the pit, but that's not really going to cut anyone off. They need to just go for a steal here, I think. Ultimate from Loop is really nice. Oh no! Fail flashes! It's Svenskeren gets the Baron and flashes out to safety. Acadian is going to get the tag and go for the execute, and he gets hooked. No, that doesn't work. The stun does land after, but Acadian's going to live. Doublelift getting shots blocked in as Bifrost forced to play one back. Ignite down on Acadian. Might be enough for the kill. The Ignite burning him down, but a shield is going to save him. Bifrost just buying time. Not going to live to the onslaught as Froggen gets the kill, but Baron over to TSM's disaster.
Yeah, I mean, now they have the Cassidon skilled up in a big way, so they're really hoping to find a flank, and they're actually turning it into a bit of a team fight right here. 5v5 in the mid lane.
It's going to have to force Haunter with a big flank. Looking for Keith. Gets a stun onto Loop, a hook lands in as well. He's going to go down instantly as Doublelift claims that kill. Now Gate under fire as he has to run out of way, but Svenskeren with a flash body slam to get the execute, and now the rest of the team moving forward. Bjergsen running down Kinsey, Rift Walk for so much extra damage. Don't know who's going to get popped. Froggen looks to line up the next Q, but the rest of the team's there to defend.
Remember when we talked about late game Cassidon in the draft phase and how they wouldn't be able to stop from grid blocking? That's what happened.
Popping back out, but he gets stunned over as the shutdown comes through for Bjergsen, and TSM getting too many kills. They're going to take the turret down in mid.
Yeah, and unless Froggen can get a bunch of damage to clean the minion wave right here, there's a chance TSM can end. These death timers are actually pretty long.
Got a lot of damage too. Litzbane Cassidon is going to take chunks out of the turret. Need a few more minions. That's one turret down. TSM will exit the base with 10 seconds or so left on Keith, so no overcommit, but TSM finally break into Echo Fox territory.
A little bit of desperation. Haunter is zooming up that
lane. 3 Cloud Drakes, baby! Getting there ASAP! And now Bjergsen actually with the flank. Echo Fox could be a bit too desperate. Bjergsen onto Froggen gets the Banshees off, but the fight is going to start. Charm lands in as Bifrost trying to tank it all up. Keith in the backline just getting taken down, and he falls. But Looper does take down Bio. Arrow lands as Froggen is going to be the next target for Bjergsen. Just rip all over it. Looper pops his on his, but Acadian bleeding low as Haunter with the Stone Blades tanking all the damage up. Doublelift is not going to get burnt down this time around. And that's 4 dead. Going to make it 5 soon as Bjergsen. He's out of mana. Wants to chase down Gate.
Would just need to get a W off.
Oh, Blast Cone going to make it problematic. Gate zipping out with the W. Tanking a few minions, but Bjergsen, he wants blood. He's going to chase him down. Riftwalk might have reset the mana cost. There it is. Last Q goes, and there's the ace for TSM. It's Fang going to end the game.
Not outrunning the triple Cloud Drake once he gets out of combat right there, but the game is done. TSM Pushman to take down the Nexus.
Nexus exposed, and that's going to be yet another sweep. Doublelift going to take down the last remaining minions. Pad the stats as best he can as TSM stand strong and celebrate another clean weekend.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. I'm here with Svenskeren after that TSM win. And you have had a pretty impressive week so far for yourself. You had a good showing yesterday. You got some Player of the Game honors today. I want to ask you, how do you feel about the current state of your jungling and how you're doing with TSM?
So ever since we got Doublelift back in the team, I feel like I've been able to play a lot better because just of the way his shot calling works, and he actually just knows a lot about the game, so I don't have to focus as much on other things, so I can just focus more on myself. And just my comfort pick is Lee Sin right now, so I can just, every time they give it to me or whatever, I can play it, then it's pretty easy, I guess, because yeah, I just know the champion so well. So yeah, once they force me on other picks, then maybe it's going to be harder.
Are you surprised the teams keep giving you the Lee Sin? Because you have put up so many impressive performances on that champion.
I mean, I'm kind of disappointed by it because I kind of want to learn other champions, like the stage experience. So it's kind of bad if we don't pick it because then we wouldn't really be trying our hardest to win. But yeah, I kind of wish I could play more other champions for the practice.
Now, talking about trying your hardest to win, you guys have quite an obstacle in front of yourselves next week with the schedule. TSM going up against both Immortals and Cloud9, the current #1 team in Summer Split, as well as your longtime rivals. Talk to me about how the team feels heading into this upcoming week.
Yeah, so Immortals looks really good right now, and we lost to them last time we played, so we obviously want to get revenge on them again or whatever. But yeah, I think we've improved a lot since last time, and we should be able to beat them. And Cloud9, yeah, I don't know. I think we should be able to beat both.
All right, sounds like you guys got some high hopes for that one. Now, one more thing coming up on the horizon. 2 weeks from now, you guys are going to be heading to Rift Rivals, face off up against some EU teams. What's the preparation like going into that? Is this a victory goal for TSM? Are you guys looking as a growth opportunity for this? What's on your minds thinking about Rift Rivals?
I mean, I don't think we didn't really focus so much on it yet because it's during LCS, so I think LCS is maybe a bit more important because Rift Rivals is just like a random tournament kind of. But obviously we're going to go there and try to do our best for NA, and I don't know about the other NA teams, but I know TSM is going to be really strong at this tournament.
Well, here's wishing you guys the best, both here in the NALCS and heading into Rift Rivals a couple of weeks from now. But we're going to go ahead, toss things over to the analyst desk to hear some more. Take it away, guys.
Thank you very much, Captain Flowers. TSM closing out the week in 2-0 fashion. Another 2-0 match victory here over Echo Fox. And at the beginning of the split, people are talking about, giving them time to shake off that rust and return to form. Well, sitting at 6-2, they're looking pretty good in terms of being well on their way to returning to form.
Yeah, they're 6-2, but they also have the least amount of game losses out of any team in the NALCS round right now. They've only dropped 5 games total, so it's complete opposite of what it was last split.
Right.
They had a bunch of game 3s. They're very clean right now in terms of closing out 2-0s against a lot of the field.
Right, so to clarify the point, for example, Immortals, although having a better match record, actually has lost more individual games than TSM this split.
And even now, their match record is better by 1 match, right? People thought the sky was falling because TSM started off like 1-2 in their first 3 matches.
Oh my goodness.
But then, right, look at where we are now. The team is actually 6-2.
And that was during the time where we didn't even know Immortals was going to be this good. So one of the early losses comes against Immortals, and we're thinking, oh, God, how can TSM be losing this team? And it's like, oh, well, it turns out they could arguably be the best team in the league.
Yeah, very much so. But let's look at how TSM crafted this victory here against Echo Fox. And a lot of it comes from that bot lane duo of Biofrost and Doublelift kind of finding their synergy again and starting to do work in those 2v2s as opposed to just hanging on.
And I think you have to give a lot of credit to Biofrost setting up these plays. He finds 2 really, really nice hooks to get some solo kills for his lane there, and then plays this really well when Doublelift walks up to the far side of the knock-up, and he throws the lantern to that side, being able to pull him to get in on this all-in. They play it out from here very well, making sure to avoid any traps that Caitlyn's putting down to get the kill. Second one, a little bit easier this time around, but still a really nice hook into chain CC combo, getting their 6s earlier.
Yeah, and Gate used the grand entrance to try and escape there, and Keith walks into the hook. So mechanical misplays kind of across the board for Echo Fox too, but definitely I love watching that bottom lane play against Rakan, because they were the first ones to bring out the Tom Kench against it, and every time they would walk away from each other, they would eat the other one, and then that play right there where Doublelift is playing against the Rakan and avoiding the grand entrance, he has really good reactions, and it seems like he knows exactly how he should step to get away from those engages.
Absolutely. Again, though, it's not like TSM is without their faults, and I think what we found throughout this game is that they left themselves open to many picks across the map, and that's really what extended the game time here, is that Echo Fox was able to mount, pick after pick after pick in side lanes and in the jungle.
And Acadian did a really good job all game. He had the really early path to get up for first blood onto Haunter, and then he got the second kill at 10 minutes. Now he's picking off people in the side lanes, getting angles on them, using the new Rek'Sai pretty well to be able to chase down a Cassin who traditionally had no problem getting away from a Rek'Sai. So you get to see them comboing well as well with the Talia, getting these walls off, and overall it's making it very difficult for TSM to execute their 1-3-1 comp.
Yeah, and I feel like this game got really kind of hectic around these parts, because that Baron that went over to TSM later on, they had no business really getting. Like, Fox had a lot of control over that area. They wanted to back and like reset for the bottom side of the map. But then that Baron got started up, and it was like Echo Fox started the Baron incorrectly, they gave it over to TSM, and then even the steal and the contest wasn't appropriate either.
Right, exactly. I mean, I think that's a huge point, right? Is this game still likely could have gone for many more minutes and perhaps have gone the other way if not for that Baron secure from TSM. But hey, that's the nature of League of Legends. Sometimes you misclick, sometimes the smallest misposition or mechanical misplay can cost you the game.